Hello, dear viewers of Anti-Imperialist Front TV. You are watching the news for the week ending May 4th, 2024, Syria. The visits and concerts of the delegation consisting of Group Yoram, Anti-Imperialist Front, Revolutionary Youth and People's Cinema in Syria continue. On April 28th, Group Yoram gave a concert in Aleppo. Approximately 1,000 people, mostly students, attended the concert held at the Aleppo State Conservatory. The Anti-Imperialist Front representative expressed solidarity with the people of Syria and Palestine against imperialism in a speech. At a time when the whole world has forgotten the Syrian people, the arrival of a revolutionary delegation in Syria was enthusiastically welcomed by the people of Aleppo. On April 29th, Group Yoram performed their concert in Latakia. The concert held on the university campus was welcomed with great enthusiasm. The visit of the AIF drew the attention of both local and international media. Interviews were conducted with channels such as Sputnik and Al Mayadeen. Finally, on April 30th, Group Yoram performed a concert in Damascus with the motto, "We sing our songs for Palestine." During the concert, representatives of Group Yoram and the Anti-Imperialist Front gave interviews to the press. They answered questions from Sputnik, Lena, and Al Mayadeen. The 1,000-seat concert hall was packed. Thousands of people waiting outside to attend the concert could not be accommodated inside because the capacity of the hall was full. The AIF representative also emphasized the brotherhood of the peoples in the speech in Damascus. May 1st. May Day was celebrated in many parts of the world. In Turkey, 210 people were detained in Istanbul. AKP fascism had banned Taksim Square, which is indispensable for revolutionary struggle on May 1st, and the symbol of the June uprising. The so-called Gang of Four, consisting of DISK, KESK, TMMOB, and TTB, yellow unions, gave in to these bans and gathered in Saraçhane. But May 1st is also a day of struggle. Therefore, AKP fascism turned Istanbul into an open-air prison. They closed all entrances and exits. However, the families of Tayyad, who have been on death fast for 300 days now, went to Taksim Square to raise the voice of Nurettin Kaya. They were detained and released the next day. The Resistance Council in Ankara participated in May 1st. The Ankara Resistance Council greeted May 1st in Tandoğan Square with their red flags. The People's Front, AIF, and many anti-imperialist organizations also celebrated May 1st in Europe. This year, we raised our voices for the murdered Palestinian people. In Liège, Belgium, one of the founders of the Anti-Imperialist Front called for a May 1st march through resistance coordination. Nurettin Kaya on the 200th day of death fast resistance. Nurettin Kaya has been on death fast for 200 days. He has been transferred from Erzurum Dumlu No. 1 prison to Bolu F-type prison. Despite not being able to meet his needs, Nurettin Kaya is kept in a solitary cell. His health is deteriorating rapidly. Nurettin Kaya started the death fast resistance to demand the closure of the so-called morgue-like S and Y-type prisons. The massacre in Odessa in 2014 was not forgotten. On May 2nd, 2014, Ukrainian fascists burned alive or suffocated 40 progressives who opposed the Maidan coup in the trade union building in Odessa. The then member of the regional council, Alexei Albo, was beaten to near death by fascists. Fortunately, he managed to survive. We will never forget this brutal massacre, and we will never forgive the fascists. The Anti-Imperialist Front representative currently in Damascus, along with members of Group Yoram and Revolutionary Youth, released a message for Odessa.
Hello everybody, we are here as a committee came in Syria, in Damascus, as Group Yoram, Anti-Imperialist Front, People's Front, and Revolutionary Youth delegates, standing for the people, for the Syrian people and the Palestinian people. Today is the 10 years from the massacre of Odessa, the massacre of imperialism and Nazism in Ukraine, that killed anti-fascist syndicalists, unionists, communists in the House of the Syndicates. We tell one more time, we are standing with people in Donbass, we are standing with all the oppressed people of the world that they are fighting against NATO EU imperialism. From here, from Damascus, we are commemorate the murdering of the anti-fascists inside the House of Syndicates in Odessa in 2nd of May of 2014. We will never forget, and we will ask for account for all the martyrs of the fascism and imperialism.
Likewise, we participated in the commemoration event organized by PDA and Red Flag in Vienna. That's all for our news this week. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We would be happy if you shared our news.